Eric's here. Paul's here. Few of you made it. Sean McGill's here. I was right on time. It's weird though, being on Monday, isn't it? Oh, maybe we'll get some new people. Maybe we won't. I don't know. I just felt like, I canceled the 3 weeks ago's show. And I know I said at the beginning of the year that I was going to miss more shows this year, but I don't think I should miss every other one for a month. But I had a thing on Saturday night, so I just bumped it. We're doing it on Monday. Is this a weekday? Who knows anymore? Does it matter even? Do people work like regular 9 to 5 Monday to Friday jobs anymore? Is the weekend really a thing? Oh yeah, Pinnell does. Yeah, that's right. Oh, Waldrop does too, but then he also just, work. You're in your shop working on the other days, right? So you're going to have to quit that job. Yes, I am. Oh, I can feel, I don't know how it's like where you are. Well, I know how it's like where Tyler is. But it feels like we're clicking into that, finally coming out of the winter months. The tide has shifted. It feels I still have my heater on in the shop, and it's too hot now when I come out here. So I have to turn the heater off because my shop is too warm. So yeah, it's good. We're at a good part of the year. It's still like light jacket weather, but only until about noon. Barometer is way up. Expect rain tomorrow. I expect rain every day. I live expecting rain. Megan got snow today. Burn. That'll learn you for living in northern Alberta. Oh, the regular ashholes have come back even on a Monday. Most of them, some of them. That's cool. We got snow on the island yesterday. Where? Not here. We got hail on Saturday afternoon. Don't call me dork. No. Pinnell, keep your eyes on that one. Buddy in Arrington had 4 inches. Wow. Okay. You live 2 hours away from the North Pole, expect snow every day. Yeah. It's your fault for living up there. You threw the first stone. Only kinda. I'm just saying facts. Oh, how is everybody's weekend a bit? How was everybody's weekend 2 days? This pen that I did on the last show looks even better now that it's like dried. I'm actually really, really happy with how the fully epoxy resin pen came out. Oh, I think I haven't decided whether I want to just do a pen again or a little bowl or just a hangout bevy show. Probably not just a hangout bevy show. I do want to turn something. do another speed run on this piece of cherry. See if I could beat my 6 minutes and 5 seconds or whatever I did the cherry in through 3 weeks ago. Tyler made a little bowl so he can master stealing my swoop. Yeah, Tyler Peterson puts his. I made my first turned bowl, and it's my swoop. It's like, you get your own swoop. That's mine. Beautiful Bolivian rosewood bowl, cracked a week after I finished it, and it was dry. Boo. That's all you can say. Boo. What if it was why did it crack? If it was fully dry when you turned it? It just cracked all on its own. You didn't knock it off the bench? Gonna cut off a chunk of a big stump and try to turn a 15-inch bowl this weekend. My buddy Mike Bennett dropped off about a 18 to 20 inch chunk of a plum tree that he had. I don't know who took it down. Maybe his parents' house had a plum tree that was taken down. So it's still super wet, and I'm thinking I might do my first ever like green bowl out of that plum if I can buck it down into bowl-sized blanks before it dries and cracks. That'd be cool. Never turned plum. Never done anything with plum. Plum would be very cool. Yeah, it is very. I'm gonna grab it. It's just sitting outside the front door here. Oh, it's heavy ass. It's super heavy. Oh. And when it came down, it got a big whack of the one side of the bark taken off of it. But it's, oh my God. I don't like that. But I don't know if the color is going to come through. It's like, it's going to be super pretty. But man, there is a lot of water in this chunk of wood right here, because wood does not have a right to be this heavy when it's this size. Whoa. But yeah, I think it's gonna have like some reds and purples and stuff in it based on the look of the end grain. Oh, plum is fairly hard, isn't it? I've never done anything with plum, but based on every other fruit wood I've turned, well, that's not true. Cherry isn't especially hard. I don't know. I'm gonna find out. But if I turn it while it's wet, I might not even know. Because it would be my first piece of plum and my first green turning at once, so I wouldn't really have a reference for it. Mike, you'll be plum tired after turning that beast. Oh, hey-oh! I think I can get 3-4 bowls out of that thing. They'd be little, like, sort of 7, 8 inch guys. Had an orca carving in plum, and it had very cool hues to it. Yeah, I think based on what I can see, it's going to be cool looking. I might totally wreck it, but it'll be cool looking when I do, if I do. Shall we? I said when I turned this epoxy pen that the next time I was going to turn this hybrid epoxy and burl. pen. So we could do that, or I put up, I screwed my faceplate to this little piece of acacia. So we could do a little bowl, or my first hybrid pen blank. I'll leave it up to you guys. I'm good either way. All you can do is try. That's exactly right. Yoda's a fool. There is try. Peterson says bowl. Patches says bowl. Bowl's out in the lead. I mean, it's not even, I don't even know if I'm going to call it a bowl when it's done. It'll be a dish, like a little, it's like 2 by 5. I guess it'll be a small bowl / dish. Stanifer says bowl. 1 for hybrid. Eric comes in and says hybrid. Paul says if you turn the pen blank, we might get to see you blow something up. It's true. That's not a vote, though. I think we're at like 4-ish for bowl and only 1 for pen. So might just go ahead and start spinning this bowl. I got to get the pen mandrel out of the lathe if I do that, but it's also been a fair while since I've turned a bowl. Megan's here for a bowl. Okay. Hey, but how did you know? Why did you come here to see a bowl? I didn't say it was going to be a bowl. Let's just do it, I guess. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott. All right. There's another one for bowl. We'll do the little bowl. We'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll have time for both if this goes smoothly. Just said that out loud, so. Idiot. All right. Hold on. I'll be back in a second. I gotta get the pen mandrel out of here. Go. I guess I could have brought you guys with me. Maybe just leave you staring at the tool wall. Put this away for now. Don't need tailstock then either, do it. All right. Oh, is that Subaru? You're sending me bowl vibes all day. Oh, okay. He actually puts his tools away. I'm impressed. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Sometimes I put some tools away. Okay. And also, because we picked the bowl, I also don't have to get out the garbage Amazon sandpaper and go up to 2,000 grit worth of nonsense. So that's cool. We're on the right speed? Yep. There we go. We'll do it one swoop. We'll take my swoop back from Kylo. I gotta get through this because this I think is actually bark. One more. Kind of like that little bit. I think it's still a little bit punky though. That's not even a swoop. That's just kind of a straight slope. I do like it though. Anybody thoughts? Anybody still here? There we go. I like that. It's just added a nice gentle swoop as opposed to the big curvy swoop. This stuff's so cool. Okay. Do the bottom. Flip it around. Actually, do the bottom, finish it. Flip it around. That'll do. No, don't measure for the mortise. Okay. Shut up. God. I really should though, especially on something this small. It'll be fine or it won't, Stanifer. These are the two options we always have. It's the same two options every show. It'll either work or it won't. Those are good cuts too. So I'm gonna start up at I don't know. Let's start at 240 and see if it goes okay. I'm not even gonna do the drill. I'm just gonna loud noises. Do the drill. Are you ever going to use the bowl sander? Maybe I will, maybe I won't. You're not in charge of me. I'll try it at some point. At some point I will try it again. It was just like, it was way scarier than like using a powered sander or a drill. Like it was way grabbier. Obviously, it was only because I don't know what I'm doing, probably, but I scare myself enough at the lathe. I'm going to do one little ridge. Because sometimes I like that little accent. Sometimes I don't, but sometimes I think it needs just a little something something. Eric Habakabaka! Welcome back. Welcome to the Monday show. Yeah. It's a little of that. I think that's nice. Here we go. That was 240. Do a 320. Loud noises again. I want to do a little bit of now that I did the one notch up there, I kind of want to do a couple in the bottom. For no reason other than visual balance when you pick the bowl up for some reason and look at the bottom of it. Because why are you doing that? I don't know. Maybe just one. Nah. There. Two, and then accentuate the actual mortise itself, I think is... That looks alright. That was 340. I am going to do a quick 400, and then we'll flip this guy around. And by quick 400, I mean quick 400. Like, I'm going to do that. And then that. And then we're going to custom grit. I'm going to use paste today. Weird angle you guys are on. Go step one. Still with no lid. Still behind the cabinet. Because I got to pull the whole thing out to get back there, and I just don't want to. You got to get it out of the little ridges. There we go. Buff in, buff out. Easy peasy. Yeah, acacia is what these bowl blanks say on them when I buy them. Uh, I've seen some acacia things in stores that are not a yellow base like color. So I don't know if these are labeled wrong or if there are numerous kinds of acacia or if those aren't acacia and they're calling them acacia or if those are dyed or stained or anything. I don't know. I have to go with what it says it is on the blank when I buy it. Hey, from Michigan, Tim B. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the strange Monday episode of the show. Let's do step 2 bar. Then we can just leave it spinning. And just draw it on like a crayon. With my shield down, thank you very much. It was right the first time. Yeah. The bar should also keep it from getting down in those little ridges, probably. And I do enjoy the fact that you can just keep it spinning and draw it on like a crayon instead of stopping and wiping it on and then spinning it back up. Yeah, it's going to be a nice little dish. Love this show. Woohoo! Me too. All right, that's gonna be it for the outside. That is pretty rad. Look, what looks like a good product, the bar stuff, the custom grit crayon. I would say it's worth it. That's pretty nice. Let's take a break. We'll flip it around in a minute. I think if you're thinking about going trying the bar stuff, I think you should. There's nothing wrong with the paste, but I think in some situations the bar is going to work better, and it's probably less wasteful because it only comes off the bar if it's going on to the turning, and yeah, you don't have to stop and smooch it on and then spin it up. Scott's a smart guy. And he never stops innovating. He doesn't go like, oh, I made an awesome product. This is now my product. He's always looking for ways to get it better. All right, outside done. We'll dig out the inside in a minute here. We didn't lose too many people from going on Monday. We lost a few. I was hoping we might pick up a few more that are like, hey, I could never catch this because I work on Saturday or whatever. Eric's on 2 weeks holiday. La-ti-da, Mr. 2 weeks holiday. No, that's awesome. I might not get a vacation this year at all if I keep changing jobs. I actually had time off booked at the end of at the beginning of May, before I gave my notice that I was leaving at the end of April. Does custom grit work with wet wood? I will have to turn your attention to Scott on that, who is not here. I haven't seen him. I would think not. I mean, it'll work, but I would think that the fact that the moisture is still trying to escape is going to, I mean, obviously it'll be inhibited by the wax coating on the thing. I don't know. I don't think I would want to find out, if that makes sense. Because I feel like if you seal in the moisture that wants to leave, I don't think anything good is going to come of that. But maybe Scott will pop in. He did say that he was going to pop in. Actually, he messaged me yesterday and said, like, I'm working in the shop, but I'm going to make sure that I catch the show today. And I said, well, the show's tomorrow, so thank you. Yeah, I mean, and he's like, oh, but you said Monday. I'm like, yeah, but you were living in the future. So got to remember that your Monday isn't the same as my Monday. I'll bake the stump for a couple hours before I turn it this weekend. Or you just like rough turn it and let it dry at an oversized turning to let it so that it releases the moisture quicker, and then just turn it again down to size once it's dry. That's how I see most people do wet turning, is that they just turn stuff down to like an inch thick, and then they put it in a paper bag with a bunch of like shavings and stuff in it and let it dry for a month, and then take it back out and put it back up, and then finish the turn. That's how I'm going to try the plum. But I don't know. Don't come here to learn. I need those flashcards back. This is like the screen printing flashcards. Well, that's the way Mike Stanford does it. So it's got to be right. New beer. Oh, bought a new recliner today because I'm fancy. Next town down has a furniture store going out of business, and they're selling off their entire floor. And it's like good furniture. It's not like garbage the brick furniture. So I took a quick pop down and had a look-see, and I actually went to go replace our couch if there was a decent couch option. But wife didn't come with me because she was working. And I don't think it's a good idea to buy a couch without your wife there. So I sent her a couple of pictures, but it's like couches. I'm relatively particular about the type of couch that I want, and I could just picture paying $2,000 for a couch, and then she's pissed that it's the wrong material, or it's not poofy enough, or it's too poofy. So I went back and forth with her on these couches for a little while by messenger, and then I said, you know what, I don't think I can do this without you actually in the room with me. What if we replace a recliner? Actually, not replace a recliner. Move the living room recliner down to the den and get a new recliner for the living room, because I can do that by myself. So I did that. It's my first ever new recliner. Every recliner I've had has either been like a thrift store or a Facebook or a Craigslist, or a ex-girlfriend's parents gave them to us or whatever. The one that's currently in the living room, I got for free when I went to go buy a desk off a guy. So I bought a brand new leather Ashley recliner today. You did, yeah. We both wear pants, Tim. But I'm not gonna buy a couch that she's gonna be pissed off about. She's not gonna care what kind of recliner I get. She's gonna care what kind of couch I get. So Tyler, if you need any furniture and you've got like nice furniture money, you only need about 60% of nice furniture money right now at Merit. Stuff's flying out of there though. If the cushions are up, it's sold. And I went in today and it was like a third of it's either got a sold tag on it or it's got the cushions flipped up. I don't even have 60% of nice furniture money. Yeah, fair enough. I probably didn't either, to be fair. But it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, if you know you're going to be replacing stuff at some point, a blowout, we're going out of business sale, even though the timing might not be ideal, you're just going to be pissed off at yourself in 6 months when stuff is full price and you need to replace something. So Matthias isn't the only Canadian YouTuber getting sidewalk recliners. I've never gotten a sidewalk recliner. Okay? I went to go buy a desk when I first moved to Campbell River. I needed a desk. I went to buy my desk and he was like, so anything else? Anything else that you need? I was like, how much for the recliner? He's like, just take the recliner, dude. It was nice. It's like a leather recliner. Sell more bowls. Yeah, Tyler. Sell more bowls and then you'll have furniture money. Or, guitar necks. Fret jobs. Find a few more people that want way too many frets in their guitar neck. Let's go flip this bowl around. Put you guys back here. Probably gonna hit you there though. What do you think the chances are? Oh, look at that. So there, Stanifer. Shut up. Didn't need to measure. Where are the screws? No way I'm not going to hit you guys for it. I'll move you when I need to move you, or I'll knock you over. Don't really like the look of how that was spinning. It's better. There we go. Okay, so I sharpened my gouge before the show, but I just did it super fast just to get like right. It's not going to show up. I just wanted to get the tip sharp, so I didn't actually care about the bevel angle really. So I'm a little bit steeper than my primary bevel. So this is a little bit different than I'm used to in terms of the interaction point. That apparently wasn't locked down. You should lock that down, right? As an employee of the store that sells your pens, aren't you paying yourself to sell your product? No, no, the lady who owns the store is paying me to sell my product. And everybody else is. Like, I'm not the only person who sells that in there, so. There we go, that's a good start. We'll get our little measure device dealy, also called a ruler. We will go to, it's a 2-inch blank. We're in about a quarter on the recess, so we will go to 1 inch and 5/8 or so. Depending on whether I stop in time. It's actually closer to 1 3/4 inches. Let's hope I stop in time. I don't think that recess is actually a full 1/4 inch in the bottom either, so. There we go. I didn't actually check how deep I am currently. We're 1 1/8 inches or so. inch and 3/8. I have to move you guys back because I need to start sweeping across in front of you. Gotta be getting close now. 1.5 inches. A few more cuts and then we'll start tightening up the walls with some carbide. That was actually a really deep cut by accident. Maybe just the one. Yep, just the one. I'm actually pretty happy with the thickness of the walls too. I'm at about a steady 1/4 inch. So we're just going to smooth out the bottom and we'll get to sanding. That'll do. I think let's start a little lower, a little nib right in the middle. I start with a little lower grit on the inside than I did on the outside, but that's no problem. There we go. Let's sit again, and then we'll sand and finish. So I'm happy with that for 54 minutes into the show. We're at sanding and finishing. Yay! I didn't forget altogether how to make a bowl. It has been, geez. When was the last bowl that I did? Probably, did I do one in February? Maybe. That almost got exciting. When? I don't remember it almost getting exciting. Maybe when the tool rest wasn't actually locked in. Sorry, peeps, got a jam school night for kiddos. All right. Nighttime chaos is about to begin. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, Megan. Thanks for coming. You get the gist of it. Was the last one the walnut one? Maybe? Yeah. Yeah. Like a 2x7. 2.5x7. I think it was before the Tragically Hip concert. And I think that's the only bowl that I've turned this year. So I'm only turning my second bowl of the year in April. It's weird. I should get back to bowl turning. Because I'm gonna start needing to stock up for markets, which I now run. That's weird. Am I even going to be able to have a booth at the market that I'm running now? Probably not. I'd put money on that being Osage. I have a slab of black locust that has very similar grain structure and color to those blanks that I buy listed as acacia. So, dunno. It's very yellow though. It's not orange. Unless Osage orange isn't actually orange. Is Osage orange actually yellow? Because then it might be. They say acacia on them when I buy them. So yeah. I heard Sand finished that little bowl. Thought I was about to hear an accident out in front of my house. It's a yellowish orange, but hard as a rock. Then this is not Osage orange. Nothing. I would not say that this is. This is hard like ash. So no, it's not a super hardwood. It is a hardwood, but of the hardwoods, it's not super, super hard. I would compare it to ash in terms of its density and hardness of how the tool feels cutting it. Or red oak. Something in that range. You send me some Osage orange, or as we call it, Bois d'Arc. But how do you guys actually pronounce it? Because Americans sometimes do French things like really anglicized pronunciations. Do you call it Bois d'Arc? Bois d'Arc. When you torch it, the grain will explode with color. But I'm not torching it. Bois d'Arc. Really? Because I've heard people reference Bois d'Arc before, and I never would. I thought it was a different wood. I thought it was a southern, like a relative of hickory or something that was just called like BODARCK, Bois d'Arc. That's what Sean, worth the effort. That's what he makes like most of his turning tool handles out of, I think, is what he calls Bois d'Arc. And I was like, I never heard of it, but okay. Let's get some sanding done on the inside. Unfortunately, it is a small bowl, so the radius is going to be a problem again, and I only have big discs, like 2.5-inch discs, which is not ideal for small ass bowls like this. But let's start down at whatever my lowest is. I think 120, which is probably not actually quite low enough for how I did on the inside here, but it might be. Your 120 will probably be lots. Foundation on houses. They use Bodark for foundations on houses. Okay, cool. We got 120, 180, 240. Yeah, okay. Loud noises. In a second. Hold on. Get back here, you. Probably don't need this, but safety first. All right, loud noises. go. 400. And then let's just do we'll just do liquid wax, solid wax. Come on. There we go. Liquid wax. Solid wax. And we be done. Yep. Whatever this stuff is that is called acacia at the store that I buy it at is rad. Here. Go around that way. Pretty nice. One little ridge around the top. It's pretty shiny. The custom grit outside, custom wax ×2 on the inside. There we go. Little acacia bowl. Acacia. Good stuff. And we had a few people find it on Monday. We had, I don't know, 2/3 of the regular crew, maybe. One more beer and then we're going to call it. I gotta say, it was kind of nice it was kind of nice to cut a bowl again. Even if it is just a little guy. Reminds me that I have a yarn bowl on the lathe that I need to finish. Yeah, you do. Get on it. Like I'm one to talk. I'm at exactly the same point on my guitar as I was the last time I showed you guys my guitar. Zero more work has happened on it. So there's the guitar update. But it's hard because like right now I'm still working my regular job. Plus I took on a contract to do some event organizing over the next few months. Plus I'm training at my new job. Plus. I still have no like edited project videos for this year on the channel. I don't think. That sucks. Whatever. It is what it is. May, once I'm into May and I'm not doing a job, 2 jobs and training for a third, I'm only doing 2 jobs, I'll be able to get some more shop time in. And I can finish the guitar. Then I can resurface and re-dog hole my bench. And then I want to make another cabinet piece of some kind. Either shop cabinet or a piece of, like another, I want to make a piece of furniture. It's been a while since I made a piece of furniture. I want to sell the old lathe so that I can make a new stand for the new lathe to get it living where it's supposed to live. Not lathe, planer. Sell the old planer so I can make the stand for the new planer and get it living where it's supposed to live. Yet the only video posted this year is the opening the number 8 plane. God, it's April. Yeah. Whatever. I did like 100 project videos in 2 years, so maybe I'm taking a year off. I'm not, but I like, honestly though, part of my other issue is that I'm having a frustratingly difficult time with this camcorder and the memory cards involved. And I kind of just think I want to go back to shooting on my phone because I like got into a good rhythm where it didn't actually slow me down that much. Whereas the camcorder and the frustration of it just suddenly like the memory card just not wanting to record a clip until you dump all of the files and then format the card. I'm having a time with the camcorder, which is part of the reason. And the stool is still broken. Yeah, your face is still broken too, Pinnell. When are you going to fix that? Wow, that was aggressive. I didn't mean it. Good show. Thanks for coming. Nice little acacia dish bowl. Perfect for cashews. If there was anybody new here, they'd be like, man, this guy's kind of a jerk to his audience. Tell us how you really feel. Yeah, you're all right. Turned into a kind of a short show. an hour 16 is actually pretty short for having made an entire thing. But it's also Monday. So I believe the stool is a sore spot. No, the stool isn't a sore spot. It's just, it's an ongoing running joke. Like, I almost want to never fix it or make a new one, just so that I can always just, like, I can, if 3 years from now I'm still using this stool, I can be like, yeah, so there, I told you it was fine. Nobody believed me that it didn't need to be replaced. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. If this is the end, I think this is the end. I think I'm going to wrap it up. I'm a little warm. I'm going to have to start leaving the heater off and then leaving the door open. And then within no time at all, in the evenings, it'll get stupid hot out here again, because that side is where the sun comes from in the evenings. There are 2 very short periods of time throughout the year where my shop is like perfect temperature. And I think it was like the last 2 weeks, and then there'll be another 2 weeks at the end of September, middle of October, somewhere in there. That's not true. All of October and basically November. And then probably all of March and most of April. That's it. Now we're talking about the weather, so it's time to go. There's the little acacia bowl. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. Bye for now. We will see you Saturday. Am I going to lie to you again? Do I have anything double booked for this Saturday? I do have a thing on Saturday that I'm doing, but it's only in the afternoon. Show should be on time and happening on Saturday. Yeah, Easter weekend, that's the thing. Is the Downtown Business Improvement Association is doing their big, like, Easter egg hunt family activity extravaganza on Saturday. So I've got a craft table at the gallery, but I think it's done at 3 or 4. So everything should be fine for this Saturday. That's it. Bye for now. I already said my piece. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming on a Monday. So weird.